Hey, this will be a video chart on HFBG. Done this one quite a bit, and with today's action, got some requests coming in for it, and rightfully so. This chart has become very interesting all of a sudden. It was pretty much went into boring mode there as it slowly drifted back down to where it's been, back here before it started to uptrend. But with today's move, in particular, looking at the volume, nice volume, biggest it's seen in, looking across here, literally about 3-4 months. And better yet, with this big volume came nice price reaction. So it's showing that the price can move. Nothing worse than seeing a big above average volume day, especially the biggest one it's had in months, and then not seeing the price move. But that wasn't the case here. It got big volume and the price moved with it. So let's kind of map out what's going to kind of represent some battlegrounds, if you will, resistance levels in the future. And the thing that really stuck out as soon as I pulled up the chart was with this big move, it was able to close above this purple line right there, which is the 50-day simple moving average. Now, it barely closed above it, but still, at the end of the day, it did manage to get above it and close. So ideally now, if the price can stay above there, that's going to be a good sign of strength. But in terms of, needing to stay above there, it's not do or die if it can't, especially when this is a 000 stock. Right now, it's valued right in between the two levels at 0005 and 0006. So what it would take is a bid whack down here, and then the price would be below it, and then it'd take an ass slap, and it would be back above it. So in a sense, it's kind of deceiving, but at the same time, when you're just looking at charts, you always like to see when prices can get above that level. So I'm going to zoom them in a little bit before I zoom back out, so we can map out some support levels here. So the first support level is just simply going to be right here at the 0005 level. If this is going to start a new stair-step formation, and if you're not sure what I mean, I'm pretty sure I've talked about that one in past HFBG videos, so I'd encourage you to pull those up. But if it's going to get a new stair-step formation, right here is going to be a great way. Start to have 0005 be the bottom, and then hopefully work its way up. Technically, yeah, it could drop back down to 0004, because it could then stair-step with 0003. But for the best kind of looking chart and to show the most strength, I'd like to see 0005 hold as the lowest it'll go. But then once again, like I said, technically, it could drop all the way down to 0004 too. Now for the fun stuff, the resistance levels, really the only resistance that it's facing is going to be the dreaded 0008. It's cleared, these levels here, and you could call the orange line here a resistance at 765, but then rounding up once again with the 000 stocks, they go up in those increments, so that would put us right up here at 0008. Now this is a very famous level, and I know it's driving many of the shareholders crazy, but if it goes another big day like this, it could very easily be retesting that tomorrow. And the reason it's been driving people crazy is if we just go back till what day was this? On July 16th was the first time it went up there and bounced its head off of it from falling below it. You can see that it's happened once, twice, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times the price has come up here and then been rejected by 0008. So this is going to be the next key level of resistance, and if the price can get through that, the things could get pretty exciting, but obviously one step at a time. First, we have to see if this thing is even going to be able to keep up the volume. Now, I'm not saying volume has to increase tomorrow or be the same, but it's going to have to stay better than what it was during these periods here, and right here where it was almost non-existent. Because volume also represents interest, so if volume stays relatively big, then that's going to show that interest is growing or at least maintaining itself. So volume will be a very key indicator because, like I said, it's going to measure interest and how many people actually care about what's going on. Something happened today where it made people care. Now it's a matter of what's going to happen tomorrow and next week in terms of caring, and the easiest way to measure care or interest is just look at the volume. So I'm not going to map any other resistance levels after 0008 just because we'll take one step at a time, and if the price can get up there and close above it, then that will definitely justify another video chart. But for now, hopefully 0005 can hold and it'll start to stair step its way up, or if this turns into kind of a runner, maybe put in another day like this back to back where it can get up here and give this 0008 another try to get through it. So if there are any other questions on the chart, please let me know. If not, I'd encourage you to check out bullwarriorstocks.com. If you go there and sign up for the free newsletter, you'll be sent a free ebook, and with your newsletter subscription, you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, educational pieces, all sorts of things from penny stocks up to big boards. So there's a good variety, something for everybody. It is all free. We've been making some good money together on our alerts, so I'd encourage you to head to the website, sign up, and see what it's all about. One more time, this was HFBG. Thanks for listening.